Are you ready to dive into the world of TensorFlow? If you've ever wanted to learn how to use the TensorFlow C API, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to transform a simple Python example into C code. I totally understand the struggle of switching from Python to C, especially when you're trying to learn something as complex as TensorFlow. You're not alone in this journey, and many have faced similar challenges. Let's take a look at the specific question at hand. One user asked how to code a simple Hello TensorFlow example using the TensorFlow C API. They provided a Python snippet and their attempt in C, but they encountered a general protection fault during execution. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what could be causing this general protection fault? It often happens due to memory access issues or incorrect handling of tensors. We'll break down the code step by step to identify the problem and find a solution. And stick around. By the end of this video, you'll not only fix the issue, but also learn how to retrieve outputs correctly. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. To begin solving the user's issue, we need to ensure that the TensorFlow C API is properly set up. First, the user should include the necessary headers in their code. Next, the user should create a new TensorFlow graph and session. This is essential for running any operations in TensorFlow. Now, the user needs to allocate a tensor for the string data. This is where the user will store the message Hello TensorFlow. After that, the user should create an operation to hold the constant value. This involves setting attributes for the operation and finishing it. Finally, the user should run the session to execute the operation and retrieve the output. It's important to ensure that the output tensor is separate from the input tensor. Fun fact, TensorFlow was originally developed by researchers and engineers from the Google Brain team for machine learning and deep neural networks. Now, it's a powerful tool used worldwide. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user suggests a fix for your TensorFlow C API code. They recommend initializing the tensor data with memset to set the offset to 0 before using tfset_attr_tensor. This ensures proper encoding of the string. Additionally, they clarify that you are not reusing the same tensor pointer, as tfsessionRun allocates a new tensor that you take ownership of. Let's take a look at an answer from another user. An alternative approach provided by another user suggests that the example will work on Linux with TensorFlow installed. They recommend changing the include directives to properly reference the TensorFlow C API. They also mention that this information is available in the TensorFlow documentation, which can guide you through the installation process. Here's a pro tip. Always check your tensor types and sizes before running your session. This simple step can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. With these troubleshooting steps, you should be able to resolve the general protection fault and successfully run your TensorFlow C code. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks.